Your dream house is out of reach today. That is one thing you found out. You're in tears, your husband is pacing the floor right here in my office, and you've come to see me about this. Now, you are not unique. You guys are not the only people that have found themselves in this situation. And that perhaps is because of the lack of financial education we have in our community. People don't realize what simple things how it can affect their credit and stuff like that. But you see, having all this experience working in the bank, I see that daily, and we have devised ways and methods to use to enable you to come out of this and still get your dream house. And I know it to you, it mightn't be this dream house, but it will be a better dream house because you'll be in a better position to fight for that dream house. The road we have to take or the things we have to do might be a little bit complicated. But I am your guide and I will show you what to do, and you'll have to follow those instructions and keep within the lines and the limits I'm going to give you, because this is the experience I have for 30 years at the bank. So have a seat and get on. Let's go for this ride. It will be a ride of your lifetime. And at the end of this, you will have your dream home. So all is not lost. Now, those credit cards are really a burden. And you manage them, you're paying the minimum, but you found out that is not good enough. You found out you're labeled as a seeker and abuser of credit because between the two of you, there are 12 credit cards. That's like a village of credit cards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the balances you owe on all these credit cards, and I'm going to ask you to pay them off and to set them aside. It normally isn't a good idea for you to close credit cards off. But you can ask those credit card company, once you've paid them off, to lower the limit to $1,000. And don't look at me like you just lost your best friend because you do not have credit for $5,000 on every card. It's not your money. And as you know now, you have to pay it back. It belongs to some institution somewhere. So you will get by with $1,000 on each of these credit cards and you will get your dream home. So you have a price to pay. Which one do you want? Keep your $60,000 worth of credit card or buy your dream home where you can raise your family and live a fulfilled life. If that is what you're looking for, I will take you on this journey and I'll show you how. So let's get those credit cards out in the open. Let's get the statements out. Let's see what you owe. Let's see what you've been doing. I'm going to pull your credit report right now to look at your payment history. And that will give me a snapshot of why you were turned down for this particular loan for your dream home. Now, as I can see, you have a couple late payments. And don't point fingers. I do not care who it is. You're tied together, you're a couple, and it's going to affect you. Both. So do not point fingers at one or the other. The thing that is hard right now is let us fix it. And I can teach you how. So let's look at this credit card. This one here you can pay off. You have sufficient money to pay it off, lower the limit. This other one, you can do the same. So from what I'm looking at, there's out of the 12 credit cards, there is 6 of them that you can have the limits really drop to $500 and pay them off. The carrot for you is your dream home. That's what I'm going to be able to let you get, to make sure you get this. So let's get those limits down. That's what you're doing right now. Now let's look at those 6 big cards there. What are they used for? What do you get out of them? Okay, so this one has a reward on it. And this one has points on it. And this one has travel on it. Okay. So when last did you use the travel points you have? When last did you cash in the rewards that you have accumulated on these? You have to use them or you will lose them. So let us keep those 3 aside and let's look at the other 3. So these actually have not been used at all. They're just hanging on your credit and bringing your score down. So let's get those down to nothing and set them aside. Now we have 3 manageable cards. If it's okay and you prefer to have even Steven, you can have 2 and you can have 2. So we'll bring 4 of them into play. I want you to think about it. I am stepping out of my office for a few minutes to allow you to mull over this idea if it is what you would like to do. My only things I can say to you right now is remember the one thing that you have is credit card. The one thing that you desire, you want, is a home, a dream home to raise your family. What is the price are you willing to pay to get into that dream home? What is the price? Right now, you're living in an apartment above a store. You complain that the mice are running rampant in your apartment. Well, I am giving you opportunity to be mice-free and live in your own dream home. But you must touch those things and do what I'm asking you to do. I'll be back in a few minutes. So what's the decision? I want to know. You are going to keep 4 credit cards. You're going to keep the others locked in the safe. I prefer that you do not close them. Sometimes closing a credit card, it has a little negative thing on you because they're saying that means you cannot pay for them. So we'll just put them in a safety deposit box, lock them there, and leave them for a while until you get into your home. When you get into that home of your choice, your dream home, you can take those guys out again. And if you have the money, you can use them again how you choose. But right now, our job is get you into the dream home. So you have homework to do. You're going to take this credit card company and lower the limits, put them away, decide to use 4 credit cards, 2 each. You can manage it. And now we are going to build something to enable you to bring your credit back up again. You are paying 4 credit cards. You can control the payments. You need to know something else. On each of these cards, there's something called a statement date. You need that date, just the date, on a small piece of cardboard or in your phone. And when you're going to shop, you shop the day or 2 or 3 or 4 days after the credit card date, the statement date. Because if you do that, you now have 7 weeks to pay this off. So every payday, you could pay a portion of this, and that way you'll always have money. You have a huge down payment. All we need to do is to tweak your credit so you do not end up going to a B lender. These are the choices I'm giving you. This, or go back to the real estate agent and go to a B lender that will give you a rate that is a lot higher than the rate you will receive at a financial institution. And if you want to stick with it, follow this, give yourself a month or 6 weeks to get things back in order and show up with your real estate agent. I will give you a letter of approval, and with that, you have a way of getting your house. And your dream home is waiting for you. All you have to do is to get on the train, make the necessary stops to arrive at the station where your dream home is waiting for you. I hope this enabled you to see the picture and why it is not absolutely necessary to have more than 3 or 4 credit cards in a family. My name is Tessa Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I will teach you and give you the answers to life's true happiness and success, where you will have your dream home like this couple, where you'll have a car of your choice, you'll go on a vacation and build a retirement plan. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you again. Bye.